Lifting the lid on this Monument Grills barbecuing in the rain video, I've got that 350, 375 degree temperature going on. I want to do a quick temperature reading on my tri-tip, and I think I might shut this off here because I think we're getting to the point where we are done. But let me go ahead and shut off the burners real quick. So yeah, if I do my temperature read, I want to hit perfect, 134, 135, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off before it catches on fire too much over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off and then let it rest for about 10 or 20 minutes or so just to do some carryover cooking to get it to about 145, which is the perfect medium rare. So if you look here, let's see if I can grab focus. There you go. See beef rare 145. If you pull it off at 135, right, which is what the temperature was, it'll carry over cook to 145 after about 10, 20 minutes or so, give or take. Then it's okay to slice into it, and you'll have the perfect juicy medium rare right in the middle. The ends, right, the thinner ends will probably be a little more medium, maybe even well done. But this is the perfect party pleaser because you get well, medium, medium rare, medium, and then well again. So everybody's kind of happy, right, if you go to a party. But anyways, with that being said, I did buy this Monument grill with my own money. I know a lot of these other YouTube videos that are out there will say like Monument sent them the grill for free and then they, in exchange, they had to do a video. Now I'm giving you my honest review because I paid some damn good money for this thing, and I feel like I got the highest quality at the lowest price, the best bang for the buck. Look for the sales. I'll put links down below there in the description, also in the comment section down there, so make sure to check for that. This particular one is the Mesa 300, which is perfect for my needs, my little small apartment. So 3 burners was enough, you know, that I needed. It also comes with a battery powered starter, right, which is, sorry, right there. So battery powered, it's got an O-ring to seal out the weather. So far it's been good to me. And then there is a separate battery pack down here. Let me go ahead and open up with a propane. See that battery pack? I could put batteries in there and then these will glow up, right? Like they'll glow with LED lights or whatever. But I was like, whatever. But yeah, maybe during the summer I might go ahead and put some batteries in there. Propane, very important, is once you shut off your barbecue, what I do is I shut off the propane, right? Just slowly turn it off until it, snug tight, right? Just to make sure it's off. And what that does is that helps to protect the valve, but it also helps to protect, any unnecessary gas from leaking out. I wish I could say that to some of my buddies, but the reverse process of starting up the barbecue is make sure your burners are off, right? Make sure they're all off. And what I do is I slowly open the propane. If you open it up too fast, what happens is that valve right there thinks that there's a gas leak and it'll crimp down, and you're not getting the maximum flow or volume of propane that you could be getting. So sometimes your tank is full and you're like, why is the flame low on the grill? That's why, because you might be, or one of the reasons why is because you're cracking it open too fast. So if you just open that valve very, very slowly, let the gas flow the way it's supposed to, you get the maximum volume of gas. And I'm sure a lot of guys are happy to hear that joke. But with that being said, then you can go ahead and turn your knob to high and then hit the starter and crank it. If this goes out for whatever reason, I think Monument does have a decent warranty, like within a certain amount of time, so just check back with them. Like I said, I'll put links down below in the description, also down there in the comment section. But worst case scenario, just use a match. But I chose stainless steel and heavy duty for a reason, because I wanted to make sure that this thing would last. Another good scenario where you might want to consider using a heavy duty stainless steel. I'm not in a marine environment, but if you are in a marine environment or close to the ocean, you might want to consider stainless steel because it'll help to prevent rust from forming, et cetera, et cetera. Anyways, with that being said, Monument, I'm glad I gave you my money, but hopefully this thing lasts for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and pull my tri-tip off of this grill, let it rest for about 10-20 minutes, and I'm going to enjoy some juicy tri-tip. With that being said, there I am. Woo, old coot. Anyways, I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.